juicing, dude. No edits, dude. This is all live right now, me saying this, dude. And everyone's like, wow, this podcast is so fucking raw.
Raw and real.
Yeah, let me read these dumb sponsors that fucking don't even watch this shit. But they did give me money or something at some point, so I read it. And then that's sick, dude, because capitalism, buddy.
Let's get it.
We are brought to you by Dan Rouse at Cherry Hill Mitsubishi, KO Pest Control, KCD Construction, Pace Roofing, Gilchrist & Sons Painting, Hoover Delivery Service, ERT Restoration, Dudas Distributions, J-Bo's Creations, Art History, Kelsey Kool-Aid Art, Four Seasons Landscaping, RD Realty, Bone Marrow Clothing, Capital Adjustment, Santini's Grill, A-Plus Insurance at Tyson and Castor, Ivy Innovations, Ghost with the Most Boutique, Crocus Landscaping, and Greek Tech.
Damn.
Dude, fucking, I'll add more, dude. You think there's fucking people not with roofing businesses in AA that don't want to fucking, all my boys.
Everyone wants a goddamn piece.
All my boys. Shout out Ernie. You're the only roofing company on the thing, dude. But I am open to fucking just shout out everyone.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're always going to have roofs, I think.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not being replaced.
Foolproof business.
Yeah, it might.
Dude.
I don't know.
We're always going to have Applebee's, too. So money will always be in this pocket. So this podcast will continue to fucking...
Dude.
Someone was asking me, they're like, why don't you say Applebee's sponsors the podcast? And I'm like, because I don't want to, because I don't think they associate this with me, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I would get Shane Gillis at Applebee's, which is worse than SNL, you know what I mean? They'd be like, you've said some questionable things on this podcast.
Are you still at the Bees?
Yeah, I'm still at the Bees.
Hell
dude.
yeah.
Yeah, but so if I said if they sponsored it, that like how he got fired from SNL,
Yeah.
they would do that, but they would fire me from Applebee's. And listen, getting fired from SNL can catapult your career because people are talking about you.
Yeah.
If I get fired from Applebee's, no one cares, dude.
Yeah, no one was like, everything fell in place.
Yeah.
After I got
They're like, it turns out Applebee's was holding him back, dude. The job that he's there, very minimal hours, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I told you I worked at Applebee's for like a second.
Apple Buddies, dude.
Yeah,
Bro,
Apple Buddies.
Let's fucking go,
Dude.
Rob Cruz is back on the
Yo.
podcast. He was here. I had a good therapy session. I think I scared him last time he was on because I was like, everyone hates me. And he's like, why do you feel that way? And I forget what my response was, but I remember just rewatching it because I fucking am the one who pulls the clips up for this. And I'm like, I don't want to watch my own voice.
Yeah. No, I thought that was a sick podcast.
Yeah, it was fun, dude. The Baron Davis episode, dude.
The Baron Davis?
Because I called the episode Baron Davis because I was telling you about how I met a black dude at Applebee's and I thought it was Baron Davis. It was a basketball player, but I didn't want to ask him because I didn't want to sound racist saying all black people look the same.
Yeah.
Which they don't, but this guy looked like Baron Davis.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, dude, my childhood's right here.
You got to say something to Baron Davis.
Yeah, so we'll never know if this is Baron Davis part 2. Dude. I never part 2'd an episode, dude. And if we call this Baron Davis part 2, dude.
I like it.
I should do the smart thing and just put the person's name as the title of the episode, but I don't do that.
For a little SEO action?
Yeah. Like when I had Brandon on here, I should have just wrote episode 30, whatever, Brandon Novak, and then people have been like, oh, I found this on YouTube.
Yeah.
I kind of like this weird tattooed man.
It's a power move not doing it.
I do not do it. It's in the info.
It's confidence.
Yeah, it's in the info, which no one reads the info on videos.
Yeah.
But I do now
maybe that
because
plays.
YouTube has like edited stuff where you can skip to a chapter.
Oh, yeah,
Have
yeah.
you ever noticed that? Because I watch a lot of video game stuff on YouTube, and it's like, this part, and I'm like, yeah, I want to be at this part. Fuck the intro.
I like those too. It started doing it automatically to do reg videos. You have to like turn it off. It'll like...
Yeah, I feel like they do a lot of things. Like, they'll do subtitles automatically.
Yeah.
Which I wish I would have known now because I paid a company to subtitle my fucking dumb special that I wish didn't exist to put it on Amazon. Which everyone always asks me. They're like, how do you get it on Amazon? I'm like, it turns out you just need subtitles.
That's all you need?
It just needs to have the option for
it's a requirement.
Caption. Yeah.
Interesting.
Which you never think about until you're producing a comedy special that no one cares about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, captioning isn't too hard nowadays.
Yeah. Well, I was going to pay someone like a word per minute or something.
Yeah.
Like $1 per word, dude. But that would have been pricey.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of words and a lot of, I don't know how to do comedy. I've only been doing this for 6 months. Why is someone filming me do an hour?
Yeah.
It says, dude, not crush, dude.
Hell yeah.
Dude, you're my comedy hero, dude. I was telling you before the camera was rolling. You're my comedy hero because you just... Is this recording? Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
like, record this.
Yeah, this is the good stuff here, dude. You remember that thing about Shane Gillis getting fired and me getting fired? Dude, fired, dude.
Apple Buddies.
Yeah, Apple Buddies, dude. Yeah, you don't go to open mics and you're just you do stuff still, and you have like a life, and it's probably happy. Which I also don't go to open mics anymore.
Yeah,
I felt like I left that out. Like that, I like still go continuously. I go like maybe to Grape Room like once a month.
Yeah,
which is good enough for me to just be like, just to like get up there and put on a clinic.
And put on a
just so
clinic.
hope someone fucking puts me in a boomerang of an empty crowd and being like, just here putting on a clinic. Look at him boomerang going like this.
Yep.
That's the boomerang.
Yeah, the goddamn boomerangs. Well, I mean, I haven't even done shows.
Yeah. Well, you just did one, in all fairness. I feel like it was like last week, but I think it was a month ago.
Yeah. I feel like what's kept me in it is the podcast.
Yeah, I showed up
and
for
like
the boys.
Naeem and Drew are like super active.
Yeah.
And it's pretty funny because like when we have a guest, it is funny because they'll like get in from Naeem and Drew, and then they'll be like, "Who's this guy?"
Yeah,
and it's fun.
Yeah, because you're just the guy.
Them figuring me out.
Yeah, they're trying to figure you out, dude. Yeah. They're like, is this guy autistic or
I'll say
gay?
something retarded. Yeah.
Is he autistic or gay? And no one knows, dude. And I don't think you're either, to be honest with you.
I don't know.
Maybe a little spectrum. What? You think you're gay?
Either I would believe.
That's fucking good, dude.
Yes.
That's honestly, I am gay, dude.
Yes,
So
you gotta be
matter.
these days.
Yeah.
If
dude.
you're not,
yeah, dude, it doesn't.
it's like
matter
reels.
anymore. I just
you gotta get on reels. You gotta be gay.
I'm reeling, dude. I reel, dude. No one. I'll post this on Instagram. No one cares. It'll get, dude. I reached an all-time low. I posted a picture from last week's podcast just to throw a third one up there, just to be like, let me promote a little bit more. That was I was like, just put another picture up.
Yeah.
And I reached a new low on Instagram. I got like 2 likes, and I was like, I've made it officially.
Yeah.
2 likes.
There is like a bit of a science to it, like of how you edit it. Yeah, that helps.
I'm
but
over all of it, dude.
It's annoying.
Yeah, it's annoying, dude.
Yeah.
It's annoying. I just want to make stuff that people are like, wow, this killed an hour.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm trying to do is, dude, if I think about 2 of my favorite podcasts, they're not like LOL, laugh out loud funny, and it's the Honeydew. They're funny.
Yeah.
It's the Honeydew and Whiskey Ginger lately.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, they just talk, and it's just soothing for some reason.
It is nice.
And I love Dana Carvey's podcast. He does one with David Spade, and they usually have like an old SNL member on, and they're like, Adam Sandler's here, and they talk about the good old days.
That's fun.
And it's like kind of funny, but it's just mostly them talking.
Yeah.
And you can tell there's parts that's trying to be funny, but maybe I just have no sense of humor because I'm dead to the world. That I'm like, this is just killing an hour.
Yeah.
And it's enjoyable.
I like that. I think because my job is like so much podcast, like I like video edit and stuff like that. And
Is
like
that
I
what you
edit
do
people's
for
clips.
money?
Yeah.
Ah, that's sick, dude.
So I think like when it comes to doing it for myself, I'm like, I don't want to do it. I don't do Regs clips, even though clips is my job.
Yeah.
Basically, like Drew does it.
Do you think you can do better than Drew?
I mean, I would hope so, just because it's my job.
You do it.
Drew is good at it.
Yeah.
He's been getting better.
What's up? Do you want to start clipping for me, dude? How much do you charge?
I'll clip.
Dude?
We'll talk about it after the cat.
Yeah, talk about it on here. I want people to know how much money I'm pulling in, dude.
I've been trying to figure it out. I think
dude.
depending on the clip and like what you want, like maybe like 40, 50.
Who cares? That's easy.
Yeah.
It's easy. I got Applebee's money, dude. I got Applebee's money.
Dude,
I almost paid Davron to keep recording this
Oh yeah.
because I just didn't want the. And plus, it was better because now that it's just me doing it, I like the just me doing it because I get to work on my own schedule, but it's also annoying because it's on my own schedule, so I can real easily be like, I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
That's what's good
Was he
about
charging
it.
a lot?
Huh?
Was he charging a lot?
He said, and I quote, you couldn't afford me. Because he's like good at what he does, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's made a
He
whole.
is very good.
He made like a whole horror movie.
I saw it.
Dunnigan's in it. Yeah. It's So he's like,
He's
does
legit.
things, dude. He's done great music videos
Yeah.
for my buddy's rap group, dude, and they're so good.
Yeah, he's a very talented dude.
Oh, dude, I do not look good in this shirt, dude. I'm sorry.
I think you look good.
Yeah, I know, dude. But see, here's my problem, dude. I wear smalls.
Yeah.
Mostly because everything in my collection's a small already, so I just continue to buy smalls because my brain can't process having a medium in there.
Yeah.
There's a couple mediums,
And
when
also
I put
too, there's like admitting defeat and getting to medium.
Like I want to, because there's not that much. I'm not fat, but I have toddler body, which I've said many times.
Toddler body.
Where they just have the fucking, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
like when you see a toddler just in their diaper and they're just like they're just hanging out because they don't care because they're a toddler and they have no shame yet.
Of course.
Yeah, that's what I feel like my body is, dude.
I am trying to get back to that place of toddler mind.
Yeah.
of not being self-conscious.
That's where
I didn't care at all,
That's
man.
where I'm trying to get at. And most points, when it comes to comedy, is the only time. And it's not even the comedy itself. It's just the people in comedy. Which I painstakingly just beat your ear off an hour before this. I was like, let me tell you my problems before we start. Good to see you again, Rob. Do you like dogs? Do you want to hear my problems, dude? And that's
I
how
get
this
it.
all started.
It's a whole to-do. Goddamn comedy.
Yeah, it stinks, dude. I think people think it's fun. I was telling you that before that, and it's not fun. It's fun if you're getting paid to do it. And
Yeah.
it's your job. Then it's a fucking hoot.
It's choose your own adventure, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
But when you're at our level, it's not fun, dude.
There's a lot of bullshit for sure.
Yeah.
But I feel like that never stops.
Yeah. So, dude, congratulations on Skankfest.
Thank you.
By the way, he's on Skankfest, dude. How does that work? Because do you have to pay to fly out there? Or do they put you up? I assume you're not getting paid dick for doing it. Or maybe you probably are because you are on it.
The deal's actually pretty reasonable.
Is it?
Yeah.
Can you not talk? Do you have an NDA out on it?
I don't think that I don't care personally talking about
and
it.
no one from Skankfest, Big J's not watching this podcast.
Yeah.
Even though I'm wearing a Sixers shirt, maybe he'll be like, oh shit, that's cool, dude. Who's
Yeah.
this random guy I put on Skankfest talking to this other random guy in a Sixers shirt?
Yeah, I don't think anyone would be upset with it because I'm bottom of the totem pole. I'm like submission.
Yeah.
So what it is $400 payout for travel, just like paying me $100 and then putting me up.
That's great.
Yeah.
So they're paying your flight too? Is that what you just
$400 towards travel.
said? Okay.
Yeah. And then
Another 100 on top.
yeah, and then they're putting me up in a room.
Nice.
Yeah.
Where's your room?
So I'm like,
at?
let's go. Fuck, I forgot. But it was a name I recognized. So I was like, huh, cool.
Circus. The
Um,
Bellagio, Hooters, Excalibur. Where at, dude? I've
here,
been to
let
Vegas
me
a couple
pull up
times.
the email.
I've been to Vegas a couple times. My buddy Jack, I was telling you before, used to be like dude, tell me how annoying this is. I go with a bunch of buddies, a bunch of sober people, dude, which people are like, why are you guys going? And I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
and till this day, I don't know why they wanted to go because none of them are like really gamblers.
Yeah.
And we're sober. So I'm like, why do you guys? Like, I've been before. So, and they were just dragging me along.
Yeah, the gambling's fun.
Yeah, I have a problem with gambling. It's
What?
bad. Yeah, believe it or not, I have what they like to call addictive personality, where everything in my life becomes a huge problem.
I get it, baby.
Yeah. Have you ever been to Vegas?
Golden Nugget.
Ah, you're at the Nug.
Yeah.
Ah, you're on Fremont Street. That's cool.
Yeah.
Old Vegas.
Um,
Yeah, but we went there, dude, and I was like telling them, like, because they all like are well off. They have like, I'm not gonna get into what their job is, but it's like something where it's like, if you sign one job, you're good for like a year, pretty much. You know what I mean? So they're like,
Imports,
we're all gonna
exports.
get. Yeah. No, it's nothing even like illegal. It's like an actual job. You know? What
okay.
I mean? But it's like, but they're like all going and excited, and I'm like killing myself trying to, because they like booked like everyone gets their own room, and I'm like, I don't need all that, dude.
yeah.
Put me in a closet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm trash. I'm a trash person. I'll survive.
Also, there's something to having your own room that makes it harder to not be debaucherous.
Yeah. Which I wasn't. I just like literally, because I went there with like pretty much like no money. Like we went there, like everything I made went towards the trip, and I still think I had the dude some money for the trip, dude.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I have like $100.
Yeah.
Which won't last in Vegas. You know what I mean?
I know,
Which you
but-
only do Vegas for like 4-day intervals.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like the end of the world, and I had a credit card, so I was like, I can get the essentials and food, and
Yeah.
you know, and have no fun. I'll just watch you guys have fun, which I don't care. Because I go somewhere, I'm not that impressed with anything. Like,
Yeah.
I've been to Mexico, and I've seen, like, the pyramids, like the Mexican pyramid, the Aztec ones.
Yeah.
And the second we got there, it's like a 4-hour bus ride, which is like a nightmare, because it's a bus ride in Mexico. And then we got there, and I saw them. I was like, all right, I get it.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, cool. Let's fucking leave and go back to the resort so I can just, like, hang out and watch TV. Like,
I'm
happy
the
with
same
that.
way.
Yeah. So I was cool with the whole trip, but I was like, this is not good. But I was like, dude, I was like hyping it up to bring some value to the trip. I'm like, my buddy Jack's like the #1 DJ in Vegas at the hottest nightclub.
That's sick.
And he was home back here the week I went. And
Oh.
I was like, what a piece of shit you are, dude.
Dude.
He lives here permanently now. He just moved back, dude. He's the best, dude.
Is he still DJing?
No, he does like art and stuff. He did that.
Oh, cool.
And my buddy Corey, one of my good friends, great rapper, Biz Mighty Shadow. Everyone knows about him on this podcast. He was like, I like how you have pictures of Jack's dog hanging up in your basement. I'm like, I love it too, dude.
That's a
and he
sick
did
picture.
that one too. And we were gonna hang it up in my family room
Oh,
because
nice.
he follows my mom on Instagram, and I was showing you he has like 63,000 followers on Instagram.
Oh, that guy. Yeah, yeah.
And one of his few follows is my mom. And my mom's like, why is he following me? I'm like, I don't know, dude, because it's pretty funny if you think about it.
That is sick.
So if you want to follow
Maybe he's trying to slip in there, dude.
Dude, if you want to follow my mom on Instagram, dude.
I'll follow her.
Yeah, dude, she's a good follow. She posts nothing, dude.
Seems like a nice
There
lady.
might be a picture of the dog up there.
Yeah. I think my mom has an Instagram, but she has like a code name.
Yeah, yeah.
She doesn't go by her real name. I'm like, damn respect. She has no post. I think she just does it to watch me and my sister shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I know it's you. You
Yeah,
bitch.
yeah. Does she like in a good way watch it? Like, look at my children. Because your sister does music, right? Is she still doing music?
She does it as like a hobby. It's not like her.
Yeah, she's
Pursuit.
still living the dream a little bit though. The dream's still there, dude.
I don't think the dream's there.
It's the dream's dead.
She's just a
My
lesbian
dream's
just trying
not-
to figure it out.
Dude, my dream's dead. We were gonna play a show Sunday, but it's not happening now.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dream's dead, dude. We were gonna be in a super hip hop group, dude, but it's not happening. It might happen again one day, but
Prophets of Rage situation.
yeah, dude, not even Prophets or more the Roots, Gym Class Heroes type stuff, like
Respect.
more laid back. He's very good at rap, dude.
Damn.
Yeah, I'll show you an hour of him freestyling later if you want. If you got an hour, dude. If you want to go ice cream cone after this, dude, because ice cream sounds so good. You like ice cream?
I do. I love ice cream.
I was in an argument with people at work, right? And you'll find this ridiculous because the one girl was just beating around the bush. I had the pride hour. She's like, I really don't like ice cream like that. And I was like, it's like the king of desserts. And
Yeah.
she was like, no, it's like a good side dessert. And I'm like, no. She's like, if you have cake and then ice cream, I'm like, no.
I don't like as much like just an ice cream cone situation. I like it, but I'm a sundae guy.
Yeah,
I need
yeah,
some
we're
guy
talking
that-
the same
like
thing.
a Cold
but,
Stone Creamery.
But she's talking like a piece of like cheesecake with a side of ice cream. Like ice cream's the side. I'm like, ice cream's not the side. It's the main component. It's the king. It's the king of desserts.
For sure.
Everybody would agree. If Family Feud had name a dessert, the number one answer would be ice cream.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Cake a close second, cupcakes third, fucking creme brulee last. You know what I mean?
Creme brulee. What is a creme brulee?
I don't know. It's kind of like a pudding, which I am a pudding man.
Pudding's cool.
I love a good pudding, dude. Oh my god.
What's in that stuff?
Swiss Miss vanilla pudding, so good.
Is there like gelatin? What is gelatin? Is it hooves?
Gelatin's like something part of a cow. That,
Yeah.
Like Muslims can't eat gummy bears, I'm pretty sure.
Really?
Yeah, because there's pork in it, technically.
What's up with Muslims, man?
Yeah, what's up with them, dude? Why are they always facing
Eat
west?
some goddamn
Yeah,
gummy
why
bears.
are they always going?
That's why they're pissed.
Yeah,
They can't
dude.
have the good shit.
And it's probably because they got to stop what they're doing and like face towards Mecca and like, get on a carpet or whatever they do.
Yeah, yeah.
And this is how I get fired from Applebee's, dude.
They got to put a bowl
Do you think
of
if I
Jello
got
on the carpet, eat
fired
it
from
dog
Applebee's
style.
after this, Shane Gillis, like I can write him a letter, dude? Like I'll DM him and be like, listen, this is what happened. I got Gillis.
Brother in arms.
Yeah, I got Gillis, but except getting fired from SNL and having like a comedy career already, I got fired from Applebee's and I have nothing. And then I'll be like, I'll let you open for me once, dude.
Yeah, I think you would.
And then I'll get on stage and I'll be like, what's up, you faggots? And I'll be like, this guy's all right.
I almost
Or he'll
got
be
fired
like-
from Applebee's.
Yeah, that's what's up for what? It's so hard.
I was just bad at it.
Oh, wow, you were bad at it?
Well, I was the car side
yeah,
guy,
yeah.
and also too like
That's an
I don't know,
annoying
they-
job because I see it every day and they got to put like stickers on everything saying what it is and then back it up. I'm like, that's so annoying. I'd
Yeah.
rather just they cooks put it on a plate than I bring it to the people. And if they're like, I don't like this, I'm like, all right, I'll get you a new one. And they're like, I know what you do back there. I'm like, what makes you think that you can make me angry enough to spit in your food? Because I don't care that much.
yeah, no one cares.
You know what I mean? Applebee's doesn't pay me enough an hour to care about me spitting in your food.
Yeah, I've never even thought about it.
I never thought about it either, dude.
Yeah, and yeah, I mean, you don't even really make tips like you can, but it's
Yeah.
not substantial.
Yeah. Oh,
Like-
trust me, I know. You think I don't 10 years
Oh, you
at
know.
Applebee's?
You
Yeah,
know.
10 years at Applebee's, Employee of the Month once.
So they wanted me to do more shit, and I was just like, well, I was a part of an Applebee's like for the opening. It was in Mount
Yeah.
Laurel.
Okay. Oh, Rose Group.
Where?
Rose Group. That was the company that
Oh,
owned it.
yeah. The company.
I'm a Rose Group guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're Rose Group. Because they
And,
only have like 3 in Jersey. The rest are like Apple America. That's kind of, I know everyone's like, wow, I'm learning about Applebee's.
Inside the bees.
But guess what? That's really what everybody wants because people fucking love Applebee's, dude.
I know.
If I didn't work,
I still like Applebee's.
If I didn't work there, I would love it.
Yeah.
Like, first off, I hate going to
the
restaurants.
food is good.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good. And it's not like, and people are like, oh, you're just saying that because you work there. If I'm like, if I can talk shit about that place, I will.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the food's good.
Yeah. I hated the tasting portion of it.
Yeah.
Because there was just shit, like, I didn't, dude, one of the managers, like, flipped on me. Because I was trying to be nice.
Yeah.
Like, there was something with mayonnaise in it. I fucking hate mayonnaise.
Yeah. That's how I am with a lot of things. So, like, I can honestly see myself being like, I don't eat a lot of stuff there, but, like, the basics, like, I'm like, you make a good cheeseburger here. Just don't put the shit.
Yeah. Don't give me the shit.
Don't put the shit on it. Just give me cheeseburger and bun, because that's what everyone really wants.
That's what I'm on, too.
Yeah.
Bacon.
Yeah, bacon. No lettuce, tomato, onion, pickle.
Yeah.
Don't
No,
want
I don't
any
fuck
of
with
it.
that.
Yeah, I don't need it.
But I hit him with I'm not
I've
hungry.
eaten 2 vegetables in my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, you're not hungry? They got mad because you weren't hungry, dude?
Yeah, because they were like, that's not the point.
Yeah, no, it is the point. It's the point.
I was
There's
like,
a point to
I'm
it,
just
though.
trying to be rude. I'm not be rude. I'm not going to like it. I don't want to eat it.
Yeah.
Don't make me eat this.
Yeah, they don't make me do that at ours.
I think
That's
maybe because it
weird.
was the opening or
Why
something.
were they so weird towards
I don't know. They were like dead ass.
I have that
I think that
manager
was
still
partly
there.
why like I quit before they fired me because
Yeah, they were like, eat this, man.
the pressure was on because it was a new store. I think so. They were trying to be
Trust me, the
perfect, and
pressure-
everyone was
dude,
so dead
we
ass.
had an evaluation, which we get this evaluation once a year.
Yeah.
And when the lady starts doing them, she randomly shows up. So the Rose Group owns like maybe like 70 Applebee's.
Yeah.
You never know when yours is up, dude. And ours always ranks high. We're like literally, no joke, like one of the top like 5 Applebee's in the country. My Applebee's. It's
Wow.
annoying.
Wow.
It's really fucking annoying because people are like, oh, Applebee's. I'm like, we're like the top 5. And I don't.
But what makes it so special?
I don't know, dude. I really don't know, dude.
Is it in terms of revenue? It's considered the top,
Dude,
or
like just of how we operate and do things, which is a shocker because I really don't operate and do things that well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yet they giving me like I'm like the king of like the kings at
Wow.
Apple. You know what I mean? Like bartending's technically a promotion,
right?
which means for some reason they're like, this guy just doesn't care. Make him the bartender.
It is interesting seeing like the Applebee's lifers, where like
Yeah,
their
hate
goal
that
is
I'm
to
kind
get
of
to
a lifer,
corporate.
but the money's kind of oh yeah, I would never be like a manager.
Yeah, like
I'm
I
comfortable
remember.
'cause I make a pretty decent amount on day shifts, especially when you work Monday through Friday. And I'm like, oh, this is like what my buddies make working on a roof all week, and they're killing themselves.
Yeah,
And I sit here for 5 hours and
the AC.
and I talk to people, and I'm like, what's the deal with bananas? And they're like,
This
yeah,
guy.
they're like, you're autistic or something. I'm like,
Yeah.
That's where I found out I was autistic, Applebee's, because the
Really?
Phillies, the last year when the Phillies were in the playoffs, like people were like having a good time watching the game, which I wanted to have a good time and watch the game. But my idea of having a good time and watching the game is watching the game and having a panic attack because I'm so invested in millionaires who don't care about me. And I'm like, let's fucking go, dude. All my happiness depends on you playing a children's game for millions of dollars and not caring about me.
I do kind of wish I got into sports like that.
Yeah, dude, you want to get into
My
it?
dad just wasn't into it like that. He was kind of into it.
Yeah, but so people were like screaming like when the Phillies did something good, and like the loud noises frightened me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I work in a bar, so you think it would be like, oh, and I go to concerts a lot, so it's like a certain loud noise. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, you know, and then it's autism just on my face. I'm like this.
With the noise too.
Yeah. I go,
I like that you're stimming.
yeah. I'm like,
Got the goddamn zoomies.
stim. What a good word, dude. I do stim so hard, dude. Oh my god, dude. I didn't even realize it. I
That's
stim.
what, dude. You're a cat.
Huh?
You're a cat.
Yeah, cat.
You have the zoomies. You just fucking
Yeah.
hear a noise. And you're
Dude,
just like,
Gillis did that joke about it, and I was like, oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
There's never been so much right, dude.
what was it?
Down syndrome
Autism.
dudes are the dogs. And
Yeah.
yeah, which is true, dude.
Yeah.
Because
that's
we
true.
hired like a nonverbal Down syndrome dude, and he's my favorite person. Like people are probably being like, "Oh, he's being mean." This kid's my favorite kid that works at Applebee's, and he honestly has my dream schedule. He works like 1 hour every Wednesday, and he's nonverbal, and he has an app on his phone, and like he just presses it, and it has our names on there.
See,
And I walked up there, and he just pressed the button. He was like, "Joe," and I was like, "My fucking man, dude."
Yeah.
Then come on, dude.
Oh, okay.
Then he gives me one of those. Then he looks at my tattoos because he wants to get one.
Oh, nice.
And I'll go with him to get a tattoo. And I'll get whatever he gets. Because that's my boy for life, dude.
I'm trying to think how many letters is soup.
Soup's 4. You can do soup on one.
S-O-U-P? Yeah, 2 soups.
Yeah, a double soup, dude.
That's a perfect Down syndrome knuckle tat. Soup.
Yeah, dude, you can definitely get away with getting 5-letter words. You know what I mean? Like are not 9-letter. You can get away with it. There's ways.
Oh yeah.
Because my bottoms are 9 letters, and people are like, "How do you do that?"
Oh, okay.
I was gonna do the outline of the
hit or miss.
Yeah, I was gonna do the outline of the state of Oregon.
That's funny.
But then I thought that was too weird, and people would be like, "Why?"
That's sick. I think Oregon's the only other state besides Jersey that you can't pump your own gas.
That's fun.
Fun little tidbit.
Yeah, I hate that about everything. I just want to pump my own gas.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
Yeah.
But I grew up with it.
Yeah, but also don't let me, did it frighten you when you had to pump your gas for the first time?
A little bit.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to
Were
do.
you stimming while you did it? Were you like,
that was like when I started really feeling like a grown up though. There was something that felt sick about pumping my own gas.
Yeah. That is pretty adult, dude.
Like it felt like going to a 7-Eleven and then like you go to the register.
Yeah. That's so sick. Dude. That's honestly a good way to think about it, dude.
Yeah. It was a cool feeling.
Yeah, I'm a 7-Eleven guy, dude. Over Wawa. I've said it
Really?
many times on the record on this podcast. Come fight me outside, dude. Wawa's not that great.
I like it more from a convenience standpoint.
Yeah, and I think I'm more of a Sheets over Wawa guy, which people are like, whoa.
Sheets is good, dude.
Yeah, and maybe it's the novelty of that we don't have one around here.
I get more of a dopamine hit from walking into a Sheets.
But I'm like a big breakfast sandwich guy. And I'm not talking
Sheets breakfast is supreme.
And I'm not even talking like a sizzly is dream for me, where it's like a fake egg patty on it.
Yeah.
With the fake breakfast meat on it, which it probably is at Wawa.
Yeah.
That's my shit. I don't want to go to an actual bagel place where they actually fry an egg, which I'd love that too. Don't get me wrong.
It's too much, but it takes too, or it's good, but it takes too long.
Yeah. And I'm a breakfast man, but I'm a sucker for a good set. Sheets has that 24/7.
Dude.
Wawa technically has it 24/7 too, but I feel like you have to be an asshole to go, hey, it's like Sunday mornings, if I miss the cutoff time, because it's usually Wawa's 11:30, 12. You can't get them anymore. And my girl will finally roll out of bed at 1 or some shit, you know what I mean? Something, nah, not 1. I'll give her some credit, but maybe 11:30, and she'll be like, I'm gonna go.
Is the cutoff 11:45?
It's something like that, but she'll
Yeah.
be like, I'm gonna go. Do you want anything? I'm like, some Sizzlies, because I know she has the balls to just go up to the counter
That's nice.
and adult it. She'll just be like, give me the sandwiches.
Yeah.
But me, I would never do that, because I'm like, I don't want to ruin your day. Person that makes the sandwiches.
Yeah.
You know,
But they don't care.
Yeah, they might care.
I don't know. I've
But she,
the way I've rationalized it is it's not like I'm asking you to do something crazy. I'm like, you're getting paid to do this, you know?
Yeah, just throw it in the microwave. Dude.
Yeah. Make a sandwich, man.
Lie to me.
You're
Yeah.
making a bunch of sandwiches today.
just
just
make
make a few more.
I always feel guilty ordering from behind the counter at Wawa. I'm like, if it's not made already, I really don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like they're like, oh, chicken sandwich again.
Yeah.
That's how I get. I can only get that because I work in that industry semi, dude.
Yeah.
My job is to make all the drinks in the Applebee's, dude. And when tickets come in from other people that aren't my tables or my bar guests, I get a little annoyed, dude, because I'm like, I just don't want to do it.
Well, that's different because it's they're not tipping you.
Yeah, that's true.
You know.
Yeah, and I'm not getting paid an hourly rate. Yeah, fuck Wawa, dude.
Right. Wawa, they're getting paid the same amount either way.
Yeah, whether they make the sandwich or not, dude. So
Right.
You might as well,
Exactly.
make the sandwich, dude. Oh, man, I'm fat, dude.
Dude, I wish I was your weight right now.
I know, dude. I think it's what it is, and it's not the shirt, even though the shirt is tight, but I feel like my stomach's trying to, expand, and it hurts, and it's probably because I'm unhealthy.
Yeah. Well, it changed my life starting to wear, just a little baggier.
Yeah, that's
because
a dope shirt.
I realized I was getting...
I meant to compliment that shirt when you walked in, and I didn't, dude.
Thank you. It's
Yeah.
the guy from Are We There Yet?
Yeah, it is him, dude.
But, yeah, because I would, try and suck in my stomach all the time.
What size shirt is that? Is that a medium, or is that...
It's a large.
It's a large.
Yeah.
See, that's crazy. I can never wear a large, dude. I don't
Yeah.
like it to be too baggy. I like form-fitting clothes, dude. That's why mediums. And this is my problem because a lot of smalls are just like medium, so it's like hard to tell. Like I have some shirts that are small that fit like a fucking dream.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I got this one that's kind of snug, and I should have known, dude.
It's hard to find the good fit.
Because this fucking, you think it's a Sixer shirt, but it's a hardcore band shirt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's Wisdom and Chains.
Yeah.
Shout out to my boy Mad Joe, the lead singer, dude. Friend of the podcast. Not a big deal, guys. Not a big deal, dude. And I got it because I love the Sixers and I love Jotham. And I'm like, this is it.
2-1.
This is a 2-for-1 right here.
Well, that shirt looks like it doesn't have a lot of give.
Yeah, but also you would think like
This is like a little stretchier.
Everyone who listens to hardcore, a lot of them are overweight.
Oh yeah,
So,
especially now.
Yeah, so I'm like, why wouldn't you make the shirts bigger? But it is a champion shirt, dude, isn't that?
That's legit.
That's a champion shirt.
Yeah, like those are like a hard material.
Yeah, it's hard.
It doesn't breathe,
hard, dude. Yeah, it's not breathing.
Yeah,
I'm uncomfortable right now.
do you need to change?
No. Fun fact about this podcast. What is this, 83? I think. You don't know. Yeah, it's 83. Yeah, you know. I've worn a different shirt on every episode.
Really?
Yeah. Can you say that about Durag and the Deer Tag?
I cannot. Actually, like someone just posted in the subreddit.
Yeah, and they were like getting new clothes.
Yeah, they were like, Rob wears the same thing every episode.
Did you start stimming after that? What's that so funny? Do you think that's funny?
I like it.
Dude? Yeah,
spontaneous stim.
Dude. Oh my god, dude. If I could just stim all day, just stim for hours, dude.
Oh yeah,
I would stim, dude.
yeah. It's nice.
Yeah.
It's a release. It's like a little cummy without the mess.
Oh my god, that's true, dude.
Yeah,
That's true, dude. So you're just into Super Smash Brothers, but Smash 64. That's such a strange
in terms of
choice,
like a
dude.
game where I could be like, yo, let's go.
How old are you, dude?
I'm 29.
Yeah, it's just not. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm only 5 years older than you, but that's like not your age bracket of Smash. There's different age brackets of Smash.
Well, I think what happened
I
was
feel like you should be a Melee guy, which is the GameCube one.
all of my friends are,
Yeah,
but what happened was
they
like
stim hard.
they stim hard.
Yeah, they're like,
I'm light stim. But the like in kindergarten, the like first grade, I feel like was when Smash was a thing.
Yeah,
Maybe second, but like all my friends would kick my ass in it, and I think when I was in high school to like college, I was like, dude,
yeah,
I can just get an N64 and become good at this.
yeah.
So that's all I did.
It's a good call.
Yeah.
It's a good
So
call.
it was like more of like a redemption, like vengeance
There
thing.
you go. Here's my history with Super Smash Brothers, which is my favorite video game, which is why I have the logo tattooed on my thumb right there. You know what I mean? Because I am a fucking hardcore loser, dude.
Every time I see that symbol, for some reason, I just think like, Ksh.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's the noise. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's absolutely right. Well, here's the problem that I did it in purple because it's a black outline with purple, so it just looks like a purple circle, which is kind of like.
Yeah.
See, now that I said it, you're probably seeing that the logo is there, and you're like,
And
oh,
it's
I
on
see
top
it
of
now.
the 76 or like
Yeah.
the 7.
Yeah.
So it kind of
is.
looks like a purple basketball.
Hey,
You could interpret it that way
works for me.
if you wanted to.
It works for me.
Multiple.
Yeah, multiple meanings. Dude.
Yeah.
My tattoos are deep.
Yes.
So here's what happened, dude. In the 3rd grade, 4th grade, there was a video game magazine in the library. I rented out. This is 2 years before Smash 64 came out.
Yeah.
And I see they announced that this game. I'm a big Kirby guy to begin with, dude.
Me too.
Yeah. Which was unfair in 64 because he's technically the best character.
People say he's OP, but
He is OP.
I don't know.
In the original, yeah, he's garbage in the rest of the games they made.
Yeah,
him.
he's
which is
UP in
weird
the rest.
because I don't know if you know this. Sakurai, the guy who made Super Smash Brothers, he is the creator of Kirby. So you think he would just give his boy buffs on buffs every game, but he didn't. Which is kind of OP of Sakurai to just be like, I don't care.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because he
That's
didn't
partly
intend.
why I
He
like-
didn't intend for the game to get to where but he knows. He like trolls, dude. Because like they did like for the new one, Ultimate. Like whenever a new DLC character came out, he like trolled like competitive play because he was like the frame rate, which no one cares about.
Yeah.
Which I don't care, and I play like not competitively, but I want to be competitively playing.
What's like the industry standard
What
frame rate?
Oh, I don't know. That's
Yeah.
why I don't know that thing, dude. Like when I bought the capture card,
Yeah.
which isn't here yet, which we should be playing video games right now, which you'll have to come back over when the video games are hooked up.
Yeah.
Like I was talking to my buddy Matt, who's like hardcore video game like guru, And I was like, what capture card should I get? Because I wanted him to tell me don't spend $200 on like the main market one. Mm-hmm. And he's like, you need to. And the Switch isn't a powerful system, so I'm like, what do I need? 60 FPS, 1080p, 4K, and those are 3 things that I don't know what they mean. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm like, I'll just get the $40 one on Amazon, and if it's not good, then I'll just get the $200 one.
Yeah, 40 isn't too big of a hit.
Yeah, 40. Work. Yeah, and if it doesn't work, whatever. You know. But even 200 still in my head. I'm like, I don't care. Like, how much better can the picture be for the Switch to get on the laptop? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's not even that. I think it's like you don't want like lagging or like anything like that.
Stuff
latency,
like that.
Yeah.
Which when I do figure it out, like I don't care about the audio because I'm gonna mute that anyways because I'm not trying to get flagged on YouTube. Not that I get monetized, but
yeah,
that's like because like when I watch people play it online, like I don't know if they have like certain tracks on the game you can have without getting flagged, but.
Yeah.
If a fucking they're like, you owe us money, and I'm like, sick.
Give us the coins.
Yeah, give us the coins, literally, dude.
Make with the coins.
But
and that. Whoa.
Dude, I'm stimming right now, dude.
What would happen if this was Tempur-Pedic?
What, the table?
Yeah.
That is true, dude. That's commercials. So what happened was I get this video game magazine, long story short, for me to talk to you about stimming and fucking Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
I see this thing and it's like, oh, these games, it's a fighting game. So I knew about it a year before it came out. So I waited. I was like, I can't wait. This is like before the internet even, you know what I mean? I'm like, I can't wait for this fucking game to come out. Get it. Love it. GameCube comes out. New Super Smash Brothers Melee. Great. Amazing game, dude.
Yeah.
I love it. It holds a special place in my heart. Then Brawl came out on the way. Then they did Smash 4, which I never played because no one had a Wii U, myself included.
Yeah.
And then Ultimate came out for the Switch, which...
Nice.
Like, I was over my video game playing days, and I went over to my boy Mark's house, who's like fucking 5 years older than me, so he's 40. And I'm like, he's like, I got Super Smash Brothers, and we start playing, and I'm like, dude, I get into it, like, watch it on YouTube all the time, get a Switch, buy Ultimate.
Well, I want to get into it, but people are so for real.
Yeah, well, the annoying thing about it for me is, like, all I'd ever known was the GameCube controller, which I think is the greatest controller ever made.
Yeah, and you could use it, right?
Yeah, so they don't make them anymore.
Yeah.
So GameCube obviously use it. The Wii actually had it on top. Like you could unhook the top part of the Wii and they had plugs for the GameCube controller.
Yeah.
Just for Super Smash Brothers because they're like, we know we're releasing.
I hate using
so for Wii U and the Switch, they came out with adapters and they re-released GameCube controllers. But when Ultimate came out, like GameCube, like they hire secondhand companies to make their official controllers anyways. So they did like wireless GameCube controllers, and this is where I start to feel like a loser because I just bought those.
Yeah.
Because it's the shape I want. I can't tell the buttons or anything. They stick drift. One of them stick drifts, and it's kind of annoying.
Is stick drift like
you're not holding it and your character's like slowly going to the right. Which in a game like that where inputs are everything and stimming is crucial. Where you gotta stim and be like, I put it back.
Tactile response.
Yeah. When your fucking neurons are firing off, dude, and then you realize you'll never be good as these kids you watch on YouTube because they're definitely full on spectrum stimming over fucking Super Smash Brothers, and you're like, I wish I was stimming that hard over this game. Yeah, but you're not, dude. You're not, dude. And they're like, but then they're like, oh, you know, people play on me and saying go outside and touch grass, and it's like I touch grass, and I want your life more than I want mine. I don't want to touch grass. I want to do what you're doing and play a video game in front of people, and people send you money, then you lie to me and say, this is a lot of words right now.
You're on your rap god shit right now.
I'm rap god right now. And then they're like, you know, because I watch these dudes, and they're like, oh, you think I make money because I'm a streamer? I've heard some of them say this, and I'm like, we know you make money because your donations literally pop up on the thing, dude, and I can do math, dude. So it's like, you know. And I'm not saying it happens all the time, but every once in a while you watch a stream and like $200 donations come in, and I'm like, that's a day of work for me.
That's crazy, yeah.
Yeah.
That's so sick.
Plus the 50 times you see $5 add up, like that's a lot of money, dude.
Yeah. That's
5
nice.
times 50 is 250, dude. I don't know if you know that.
Dude, I had.
Math, dude.
I had.
Stim, and I'm like,
I'm just thinking of fucking Alpha from is it Alpha from Power Rangers?
Yeah, is that
like
his
Alpha,
name, dude?
Something like that.
Yeah, it is something like
that
that.
Dude's or chick, I don't know what
he
it
was
is.
Stimming
He's
hard,
stimming all the
dude.
time. Just
Yeah, they'd be like, there's a monster here, and he'd be like,
Rangers.
I just always think of that TikTok kid, that kid Darius, dude, and the one dude made the beat, and the mom loved it. That's what I think's good about the world, that like this kid was just in the closet stimming, and somebody made a beat out of it. Then his mom reposted and was like, "I love this shit."
Hell yeah.
And I'm like, see, there's good in the world. You think we're clowning on this dude, but deep down we're all autistic, dude, and we all stim in a closet.
It's true.
Yeah.
All roads lead to stim.
Yeah, I'm stimming out my closet. Eminem, dude, rap god, dude. It all comes full circle. So yeah, I play way too much Super Smash Brothers Ultimate, and I was excited because Cody's like, "Oh, I play Ultimate," and I'm like, "Oh, let's play."
Hell yeah.
But then I don't think it would be fun for him. I would probably have a blast.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely just wrecking him a bunch of times, dude, because I'm like, I play it, dude.
It seems like there's
Who
so
was the
much
dude?
shit that could happen in the new ones. Like, I did like the simplicity of the Smash 64.
Yeah, what's the dude's name? I just met him. He did Grape, and I didn't know him, but he was kind of like a video game dude. Oh, Scott Bigos. Do you know him?
I don't think so.
He does comedy in the area. But he like did it, and we were just talking outside, and I forget why, because I stim outside of fucking open mics, and I'm like, I just want to play Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I love that game. And then I'm like, oh, who do you use? And he's like, I use this character. If you say Kirby, especially in the new one, I'm like, you don't really play the game. You're just nostalgia like N64 Smash, which is fine. I love Kirby. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. It sounds like I'm shitting, dude. I'm not shitting.
I get it.
I'm like, you just wanted someone with 7 jumps because you can't play the game, dude, and you're not good at it. You know what I mean?
I've mastered Kirby.
Yeah, I'm like, you just
64.
want to spam up B, dude, and then fucking, rock,
Dude, I can play no jumps.
You can play no jumps? That's fine, dude.
No
I haven't
handlebars.
touched Smash 64 in a while, but I know if I turned it on, it would be so slow that my brain would hurt. I'd be like, oh.
Dude,
see,
I like it because I think you have to be more creative with the moves.
That's true, because there's less.
Yes.
There is less moves, dude.
You got to be so good at like rolling.
I'm pretty sure I still remember the buttons because A is still attack, B is still special, the C's, the fucking square of their jump.
Z
is grab.
And like stick.
Z shield.
Yeah.
R is grab. It's pretty much the same then.
And then Z and like moving is like rolling.
Yeah.
It forces you to get like very good at defense.
Yeah.
Because you just got to dodge everything.
Oh, well, a lot of people don't use their shield in the game throughout the fucking...
That's how you know someone's
2
good.
decades. What, if they're rolling a lot? That's how you know they're bad.
Really?
Yeah.
Or like if their defense is good.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely
Yeah.
Yeah, if I see someone rolling too much, then I just know, I'm like, you really don't do this. You know what I mean? Maybe in 64, I don't know. I don't know the meta of it.
The roll is big on the 64.
Yeah, but melee and on, it's like, listen, the roll's big, but if you're double rolling, it's like, this guy, what's he doing? You know
yeah.
If you double roll, we're just like, what are you doing?
I feel that.
Sometimes I do it out of line because I just start stimming when I'm playing.
Yeah.
And I like to have a good time sometimes.
Do you like mostly games like that?
I'm a Nintendo drone to the fullest, dude. I love Nintendo, dude.
Nice.
I'm a loyalist.
I just bought a PS5.
Nice.
Like
I just bought one too.
Yeah.
Then I gave it to my brother immediately.
Damn.
Yeah. Well, my buddy sold me his because it was like he was like for $300, and I was like, for that price, I can't not get it, but I really don't want it. Yeah. You know what I mean? But I bought it, and since my brother has 5 kids, I was like, you want this, right?
Nice.
Then I talked about it like 2 weeks ago on the podcast, and the week after that, and kind of ruined the surprise because he was texting me. My brother was like, catching up on the podcast. I was like, why are you watching this?
Yeah.
Like, you know me in real life. You don't have to watch this. I appreciate the view.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I do. Because
that's supportive.
Yeah, when I get to 70 views every week, I'm like, we made something of ourselves that 70 people do not care. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It feels good, dude. And there's millions of people in the world. But if you're watching this, you truly don't care.
70? 70 out of that is pretty good.
Yeah. Out of the millions, dude. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I ain't pulling no do-rag numbers, dude. Oh, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, come on.
See, dude. Oh, you know what else sucks, dude? That I'm stimming right now? But that I keep recording these on Thursday, and I hate putting them out on Friday. So now I gotta wait.
Friday's a hard day.
Yeah, not like, and it's like, what's the harm that could happen? Because who cares? No one's watching it anyways. It's a lie. I tell myself to feel good. I'm like,
yeah,
put out one day, it's gonna be a hit. You know, what I mean? Let's fucking go, Coach, go Birds.
It kind of helps, but you never really know, dude.
Yeah, honestly, I can't wait until the capture card's here. Then I'm just wrecking people in Smash Brothers. I feel like that's a terrible game, though. Like, especially the new one. Because if I just have people coming, because not everyone's a gamer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Mario Kart's a great one for something like that.
Yeah,
it's
if
like
you're doing
everyone
it,
thinks they're good, but I'll also stim in that and be like.
Yeah.
You know, because I have every map memorized in my brain with my eyes closed.
Yeah.
Because I played it so much.
Yeah, Nintendo's a good one for people who
that's
aren't
what I'm saying.
gamers.
And plus, I only have Nintendo. Plus, it's like the beautiful thing is they have emulators for like Super Nintendo and N64 on there.
Yeah.
Because when Drew and Naeem, they were like, oh, I'd love to play GoldenEye. I'm like, they actually put that on like the expansion pass thing.
Yeah.
And I thought it would be sick, but the buttons are weird because we're used to the fucking
Right.
64 controller.
Yeah. That controller was nuts now that I think about it.
Yeah, terrible.
It looks
But
like
then-
fucking Poseidon's
But
thing.
you know what's the beautiful thing? Because what came after that, I hate to harp on this a lot other than stimming, but what came after that was the GameCube controller, which looks nuts, but it's the most perfect controller ever.
I wouldn't say
dude.
it's the comfiest controller.
It's so good. It's just in your hands, dude.
And like how like
Now every
like
controller's
our-
the same except I mean Xbox and Nintendo, their pro controllers are all the same. They're like the exact same design now.
Yeah.
Yeah, just A, B, whatever. The fucking 4 triggers and
Yeah.
it's all the same now.
Yeah. I just got a Hogwarts Legacy. What a game.
Dude, I heard it takes forever to download because I gave my brother the
Yeah.
PS5. He stopped on his way home at Target, got it, and I texted him the next day. I was like, "How is it?"
Yeah.
Because he has a PS4, so I was like, he definitely popped something in to play it right away. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he was like, I'm still waiting for Hogwarts to download. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I had to like sleep like
Yeah.
overnight
Yeah.
while it downloaded.
It stinks.
But dude, it is great.
Yeah, it's coming out on the Switch soon, but I don't know if I'll get it because I don't know if I care that much.
Do you fucks with Harry Potter like that?
Yeah. I do.
Oh hell yeah. Yeah, dude,
I
then
don't know.
you'll like it. It's sick. The way they like built it is
Yeah.
like every room of like Hogwarts you could like actually go in.
Yeah, I saw I know a couple people that played it.
Yeah.
They're calling for Game of the Year, dude, which is the thing.
I think it deserves it, dude.
Yeah. I
And,
think Elden Ring won last year. I forget what it was, but God of War came out of nowhere and like just kind of like gave it Elden Ring a run for its money. And God of War looked so sick, dude.
Yeah.
I watched someone stream it. That's what I do if there's a game I'm interested in and I know I'll just never play because it's not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
I just find someone I find like charismatic and I'm like, you play it and I'll watch you. You know what I mean? Which I'm
Yeah.
fine with. That brings me back to childhood watching my middle brother play Metal Gear Solid. Loved the story of those games and he like loved those games. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I'll watch him play.
Yeah, I never played those games. Yeah, I'm a weird gamer. There's like 4 games that I play, and that's
Yeah.
it.
Smash 64, Hogwarts.
Smash 64, Hogwarts, Spider-Man,
Yeah.
Grand Theft Auto.
See, Spider-Man
That's
was
it.
the only reason I was going to keep the PS5 selfishly, but then I'm like, well, my brother has a PS4.
Yeah, that was the
I can
only
just
reason why I got
borrow-
PS4.
Yeah, I can just borrow the PS4 for like a week and play it and not care about it anymore.
Yeah, that game is sick. I love open world games.
Yeah.
Spider-Man, Hogwarts Legacy, and Grand
Yeah,
Theft
that
Auto.
gets me
all-
stimming too hard, though, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I stim way too hard on those because I got the last Pokemon. Like, I skip every other Pokemon that comes out because it's always the same game.
Yeah.
Then I got Scarlet and Violet when it came out. Well, I got Scarlet. I didn't get both because
Mm-hmm.
I'm not that fucking stimmy.
Yeah.
And I was just lost in it for like an hour. I was like over leveled by the first gym. I was like at like level 50 by the first gym, which is unreal in Pokemon games because it's just open world and it's like you just run around and catch them all. And I'm like, I'll catch them.
It's fun.
I
I like it.
fucking catch all these mythical creatures.
I like exploring all the nooks and crannies.
Yeah, the GameCube controller though, man, what a beaut.
Yeah.
What a beaut. See, I always get my buddy Rob who plays Melee still.
Yeah.
And he's like, just get a PC. Because you can't really play online, but if you have a PC, you can... I forget. I don't even know how it works. Like, I'm sure it's like an emulator and a mod
Yeah.
that it's like you can play people online now.
Can you only do mods on PC?
No, the Switch can do it if you have like an original... Every system can do it. It's just
Okay.
you got to like jailbreak it somehow.
I'll see some crazy mods. People get not. I don't
Like the
even,
dude I watch play Smash, he has his all modded. So like his one color on Dr. Mario is actually Crash Bandicoot, who I feel got snubbed for the game.
Damn.
Because they made Ultimate like the sub, but this is the last one. You know what I mean? So they say.
Really?
I think what they're going to do is, because Nintendo loves money, so I don't know if you know about the Mario Kart for the Switch. It's
No.
just a re-release of the one on Wii U because no one had it.
Damn.
Yeah, so it's Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Gotcha.
And I feel like they're going to make Super Smash Brothers Ultimate Deluxe. And they're just going to add more characters and more levels.
Yeah.
And maybe a new story mode.
Yeah, that seems weird that
Just
they
to
would
make
declare
the same game.
this
Just
is
to
the
make the
last
same
one.
game. Because they know we'll buy it. And that's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
A lot of the games that were on Wii U, they re-released on the Switch because the Wii U did terrible.
I don't think I've even heard of the Wii U.
Yeah, it's kind of like it was like kind of the idea of the Switch how it could be handheld at the same time, but like the handheld part was the controller and while it was on the TV.
Yeah.
Where the Switch it's like has a dock, but if you want to take it out and play a handheld, you can.
I hate the handheld thing.
Yeah, I don't
It's
really
so,
use
it's so
it.
shit.
Yeah, sometimes I'll do it if
Yeah.
like I want to watch something on TV.
Yeah, that makes sense.
and I'm playing like something that's just mindless that I don't have to pay attention to, then I'm like, yeah, I'll just do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like the buttons are so small. I'm like, dude.
Oh,
how
I
do
got
you-
a different thing. It's like a actual controller that I clip on the end,
Oh, okay.
so it's like bigger.
But you know
it
what I'm
feels
talking
weird.
about?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the thing you like take off the sides
Listen,
or whatever.
I got rid of the Joy-Cons.
Yeah.
I got rid of those the second I got
Those
them.
are so trash.
Yeah, I sold them back to GameStop because they all drift. They drift worse than any controller ever. And I have actual controllers. I have like and I have 4 GameCube controllers too.
Nice.
So I'm ready. And I don't know why I did it. That's what brought the idea of playing video games on the thing, because I brought 4 controllers. I've always had 4 GameCube controllers for Smash in case anyone wanted to play.
Yeah.
And when you realize when you're 34 that no one's coming over to play, but it's nice to have and keep the hope alive that the boys are coming through.
Yeah.
Then I was like, oh, well, I'll get the regular controllers because not everyone likes a GameCube controller. I love it, though.
Yeah, I like them too.
So I got normal ones for like Mario Kart and stuff like that.
Respect.
Plus, I had Mario Party. See, Nintendo's smart, dude, because they did Mario Party. They did one for the Switch, which was okay, but it just sucked online, which it's like everyone who's hyped for it's like in their 30s and their boys aren't coming over, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they want to play online. So they re-released they didn't re-release, they made a Mario Party All-Stars, which is every mini game from every game.
That's cool.
There's only 4 boards, which is kind of annoying because you're like, oh, well.
4 boards?
Yeah, like how it's a board game, Mario Party.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's only 4 like maps. I'll say that.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I don't think you play it for the map though. You play it for the mini games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hated the board game aspect.
Yeah, which they have all the mini games. So I'm like, this is so sick.
Cause it felt like the mini games was like the only part where like skill was involved,
And that's like
the rest was like luck.
That's like one of the games I have where I'm like, this is. I bought it so hype. We played it with like a couple friends once, and I'm like, it just sits there and collects dust, and I'm like, I'm happy this game exists, but it's sad because 30-year-olds
Yeah,
and the boys aren't coming over, dude.
that is sad.
Yeah, but then I was like, if I just make a podcast,
That is like
if I just do podcast meets video game stream,
that's all you need.
then I got fucking 4 controllers for the boys to come over, dude.
Oh yeah,
And then the boys can come over and we can play.
yeah. That is. I mean, podcasts have kind of become that where it's like it's an excuse to hang out.
Plus, I only put this on YouTube anyways because I was tired of putting it on Spotify and all that shit. Not that it was like extra work for me, but I was like, I don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah,
Because if this does ever make money, I want it to go to something that actually pays you, which is YouTube.
yeah.
So direct all the traffic there.
We're you should start a Patreon, dude.
Yeah, or I can just have the boys come over and play Mario Party, dude.
True.
'Cause I got
You can
4
do both.
controllers.
Yeah.
That's why I might like upgrade this. I might get 2 more USB mics, which is a nightmare. Because they'll echo too. And I'll be like, oh,
Now, how much are these puppies?
don't touch the top. You're muted, see?
Oh,
No, I was.
am I back?
Yeah, no, I was. I just did it on mine. to
Oh,
show
okay,
you.
okay.
Yeah, see
Oh, I
how
see.
it turns out.
Damn.
Yeah, it's cool. How much are they? They're like 130, so they shouldn't
Okay.
do the echoing thing. But apparently, USB mics aren't like built to be 2. And if you do 2, they should be a different company.
Huh.
Well, they should be a different microphone, which these are technically, they look the same, but one is different than the other.
Really?
Yeah, one's like the X and one's just the standard.
Whoa.
So why they echo, I have no idea. And I've had audio. I have had a dude who has a gold record to his name, and he's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, I wish he did know though. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
The dude who
Does it record all the way around, or is it just
No,
this part?
so these settings on the back here, what it's doing is picking up everything but the back, but you can do all around.
Oh, okay.
And I tried to do it with one mic all around and just put it in the middle because it should be loud enough.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Technology, baby.
But I think when I get the video game set up, I think I'm going to green screen it. Then I might get a second camera. And if it's like, say, Mario Party, and we're playing with 4 people, 1 camera on 2 people, other camera on 2 people. Green screen, game behind. I don't know how to set this up on OBS. Nightmare for me.
Yeah.
2 more microphones.
That's a whole setup.
Yeah, but I think it'll be so fun. Then I think people will be like, wow, I want to do this podcast.
Yeah. Joe's
Yeah.
got something going on.
Yeah, thanks for texting me today, too, dude, because I'm so used to people bailing on me, and it made my day. And I don't know if you noticed that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's what people think of me, dude. And you wonder why I have... You probably don't even wonder because I over-explain it, but you wonder why I have, like, issues with people. And I'm like, do they not like me, dude? They just fucking bail and don't say anything?
Dude.
Are people like frightened of me? Like if they're like, hey, I can't make it, like I'll be like, I'm gonna come fight you. I have knuckle tattoos. You know what I mean? I'm gonna stim so hard.
When was the last fight you got in? Like an actual fight?
Before I got sober.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fighting as
I'm
an
not good
adult
at
is
fighting.
crazy.
Well, I think about it more and more because, like, yet again, hardcore shows. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who cares? But fights. I got my eye like fucking ballooned at a hardcore show. Did you see that on the internet? My
I don't
eye
think so.
was a fucking like swollen shut, and it was like hideous looking.
Damn.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. Dude.
Was it from the pit or was it from a fight?
Yeah, during Wisdom and Change. Shout out Jotham, dude. Shout out Cool Tone Brown. He's working on a reggae project now. It's very good.
Ooh.
It's called Cool Tone Brown.
I like that.
It is cool. So they play this song. It's called Land of Kings because he's from Pennsylvania. And the ending goes, Pennsylvania, I fucking love you. And then, like, kind of a breakdown, not really.
Yeah.
And I'm standing next to my buddy Pat, who is strong, you know? And I'm standing next to him, and he pushed me out of the way. And to avoid hurting my face, I was like, let me adjust, because I'm used to going to mosh pits and moshing in my 30s to express myself like a fucking loser.
You gotta let it out.
Yeah,
You stim.
I'm like,
That's the ultimate
yeah, that's
sim.
me stimming.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I'm just like, just fucking, oh my god, we figured it out, dude. So they play the song, and my buddy Pat pushes me, and I adjust because I'm used to this, and I'm like, I won't fall on my face and get hurt. And he went like this, like right, and it caught me directly in the eyeball, and I was like,
Dude.
and it exploded. Then everyone's like, oh my god, a lot of people do like me, dude. So I don't know what comedians' problem is, dude. Not that they don't like me, but it feels like it. But a lot of people at this were like, who did this to you? They're dead. And I'm like, it was Pat. And they're like, oh, all right.
Damn.
Yeah, I was like, he didn't mean
That-
that. He
that's
didn't
sick.
like go like, yeah, you fucking bitch.
I need more people like that.
Yeah. And what's
Like,
funny
yeah, I'll
is his
fucking
last
kill
name's
that guy for you, dude.
his last name's Margera, and someone was like, oh, what is that? Bam's cousin or something? I was like, it is actually. It's not that far fetched of a thing because we live like, you know,
Yeah.
in the area he's from.
Damn.
Yeah, Pat fucked me up, dude.
But
Pat was the only one when the Phillies were in the World Series. Me and my boy Corey kept saying we bleed red, like how like people in the Eagles are like bleed green.
yeah.
I thought it was funny to say bleed red for the Phillies because we all do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, I bleed red, cause
I bleed goddamn red.
yeah. So every once in a while, I'll post the clip and Pat will just comment # bleed red, and I'm like, that's so
Respect.
sick, dude.
The one thing I never got about like the hardcore scene was like,
The moshing, yeah, it's dumb.
no, I get the moshing. I didn't get like the FSU dudes though that were like,
yeah.
when it was just like a VFW hall and like, you know, like in that scene,
Well,
like
they have
especially
to-
the very beginning when it's not like huge shows, it's just
Yeah.
like local scene where it's like, there's like high school kids
Yeah.
that are just like, they're in a band for fun and like their parents will come.
Yeah.
And then the FSU dudes will just be
Yeah, they're
like
"You're-"
in like parents' faces. I'm
Yeah,
like, dude,
they're
what do you
like,
guys
your
do?
dad shouldn't have came here.
yeah.
It's so true.
I'm like, guys, chill.
Yeah, chill
And then
out,
they get
dude.
pissed that you think it's ridiculous that they're doing that.
Yeah, and they're like, I got to express myself in my 30s, which is how I also feel. So I'm like, someone's gonna pay.
I get that, but I feel like you want to like open up the pit when like someone's grandma's in it. You know what I mean?
Dude, what was funny?
Some of those guys are just like, what's wrong with you?
So certain pop punk bands will have pits that are worse than hardcore bands.
Yeah.
Like Newfound Glory's the prime example, dude. It just gets so violent for no reason because it's a bunch of people trying to push people, but there's like a bunch of dudes who grew up like loving Newfound Glory that are also into hardcore.
Right.
And they're just like, and they have moshable parts, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're my favorite band, Newfound Glory.
They're pretty sick.
So people stop, like, dude, someone like one or two songs, like people will get them to stop pushing. Then it's like all out war, and I'm like, oh my god, dude,
Yeah.
this is fine.
Yeah.
But it happened for this band, The Movie Life, who I love. We saw them in fucking, what's the place in Jersey? Starland Ballroom. And this wasn't too long ago. Me and my buddy Shane went, and my buddy Rob. And this band Midtown was like headlining, which who cares? I went to go see The Movie Life. Because
Yeah.
I see them every time I get to see them. And someone opened up the pit, and then just nobody moshed. Then I moshed the whole time. And I was like, express yourself, dude.
Express your goddamn self.
Ah, take that, Dad.
Yeah.
Dude, I think we did the hour, dude.
Ooh,
We did it, dude.
damn. What a time.
What a time, dude. It was longer than an hour because we talked for like 30 minutes.
I like it.
Yeah, I liked it, dude. I enjoy your company, dude.
Enjoy yours, baby.
Even if it was just me talking about stimming too much, dude, it's fine.
Dude, you got to stim out. Express yourself.
Yeah, I got to let it express
You got to express yourself.
I know. I wish I didn't call an episode Express Yourself already because I was definitely talking about my black eye to my buddy Diego, who's in a hardcore band.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they were a hardcore band back in the day, and people like definitely got stabbed at their shows. And I was like, I'm ready for the first show to get stabbed at. And they're playing This Is Hardcore this week. Paul Butterly's in it, dude. Tim's brother. He's in that band.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I'm like, dude, I'll get stabbed for you guys, dude, because you're my boys.
Get stabbed?
Yeah, I bleed red, dude. I'll get stabbed. All right, dude. Buddy. I want to smoke a cig, and we'll take a picture with this dog upstairs.
Hell yeah, baby.
Hell yeah.